Hey everybody, it's Showstar and Crystal here for another error review. This time it's episode 20, Genesis.
Baby Sarah got to ride the motorbike.
Sure. So, up until the end, this episode was kind of split into three plots. You've got the Oliver plot, the Diggle plot, and the Thea plot. So, I suppose we'll start with the Oliver plot, which, that was alright, I guess.
Okay, Dark's magic is built on darkness and death and all that, so you gotta have more light in you to repel it. That's great and all, but Oliver's not the best person to do that. I was thinking, why don't we just get someone else to do that? Like Felicity, the whole time we were talking about how she's got so much light in her. But then the woman said something about Oliver's tattoo being what makes him able to do that without needing an idol or anything. So maybe it has to be him because he's got the tattoo.
Yeah, of course. Apparently the tattoo works like an idol or something along those lines. Because remember, he was given the tattoo from that thing that Constantine took on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that's that plot. Not much happened with it until the end where somehow he was able to repel Dark's magic. So, magic, whatever, I guess. Then you've got the Thea plot, which until the ending, not much really happens with it. I like it, though. I like the Thea plot. It's small, not much happens, but it's just fun to watch it before you truly realise what's going on.
Yeah, right from the start, I thought there's got to be more to it. I bet she's right in being suspicious. And then once we saw the yellow pills, we're like, yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew right from when he started working for Rouve Dark, I'm like, that can't be good.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, he doesn't know Rouve Dark is evil or anything. He just thinks, oh, she's a man. Whoop-de-doo.
Then why didn't Thea tell him?
She's got no proof.
True. But, okay, the guy's in a relationship with her. Wouldn't he, trust her?
I don't know. I'm not Thea. But, yeah. That's a good point, because I was just thinking about this. At this point, yeah, you're very much blind, so this has been fun, watching you get to unravel the story.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, so that's a good point, because obviously at the ending with Thea, we learn Dark's plan. I mean, to be fair, the title kind of foreshadows it. And we've heard about Genesis before, we just didn't quite know what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, and then of course we have the Diggle plot, which is kind of off to the side, really. Well, I mean, it is connected, but you don't realise it till the very end when it comes to the Damien Dark stuff. But the other stuff is his own kind of thing.
Yeah. Diggle's an idiot. He runs after Andy just because the tracker picked him up. He gets himself caught. He gets let go and he realises that was too easy. By the time he realises it, he's already led them to Lila, putting Lila and the innocent baby in danger.
Yeah.
She's cute though, and she looks big enough that she should have started talking a bit, but I guess they don't want to pay the baby's parents.
I don't know, she'd be roughly 1.5 maybe.
Yeah, she should be talking a little at that age.
I don't know, that's irrelevant to the plot.
But she didn't say bye, Daddy, when Lila told her to.
Alright, can we focus on the plot at hand? It's one of the pivotal moments in Diggle's character through the entire show.
I know, his baby is so cute, it's so pivotal.
Okay.
Yes, I know he killed Andy.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is, you note even at the very end, he doesn't really tell Lila the full story. He says, oh, he went for my gun or something, but really, he didn't have a gun or anything when it happened.
Yeah.
He was standing clear and on his own.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
At first he wasn't going to do it, but then Andy was practically telling him to. He said, oh, now you're going to know that you didn't do everything to save your wife and daughter, and then boom.
Yeah, I don't know what Andy was thinking. There is a few theories. Some people say, okay, maybe he's just taunting his brother and he doesn't think he's actually going to go through with it. Some people say maybe he actually wants it because he thinks this could be a nice way out. Because he thinks, well, if I try to ditch Dark, he'll come after me. And if I don't ditch Dark, then people are in trouble. I don't know, that's just an idea I had. Who knows? Or maybe just Andy was taunting him for the fun of it.
Maybe.
It's a bit of both. But yeah, and then of course the episode ends with us finally learning Dark's plan, which, to be fair, we've got 3 episodes left and we've only just now really learned what Dark's real plan is. Up until now, we've not really had any idea.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been tiny little foreshadows. Like, we learned Rouvet had something going under the ground, and we learned, like, we saw him go into that place, like, a handful of episodes ago with some people. But, yeah. So, yeah, we get the plot, we get all that. So, what is the next episode called?
Monument Point.
So, I mean, you basically don't know much about the end of the season, so that leads me to ask, what do you think's going to happen next time? I can finally start asking these questions.
While Thea's still trapped, they're probably going to realize that they can't contact her. They're probably going to go looking to see how they can try to figure out where she is. I don't know.
Fair enough. I'm going to give this episode an 8.5. It was actually a very exciting episode. It didn't have too much to drag it down. The only thing I kind of have some issues with is, the whole Oliver light and dark stuff is a little heavy-handed and all that. But the Diggle stuff obviously is a pivotal moment in his character. And, the Thea stuff was fun to watch. It was kind of like I guess you could call it a mystery up until the end, if you will.
Yeah, I'll go 7.5.
No, okay. Well, I'll give it an 8.5. But yeah, the next episode is called Monument Point, which we don't really have any reference on what that's for, but I remember what happens, and oh boy, these next few episodes get crazy.
The next title after that, it does make sense, because it's Lost in the Flood, and when they were talking about Genesis, they said God used a flood.
Yeah, well, Genesis, as they said, is the book of Genesis when, the whole Noah's Ark thing. Yeah. But I suppose that's it. We have 3 episodes left of supposedly the worst season, but I'm actually quite enjoying this.
Yeah,
it's not awful.
Okay.
Obviously we had issues in the middle with the Felicity stuff, which I kind of brought up for a split second, but yeah, 3 episodes left and I actually don't mind it. Anyway, enough about that. We will see you next time for more Arrow and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.